XDefiant's ranked mode is unplayable right now, at least for me, and this time, I brought receipts. Hey guys, Nightfall here, and after the Season 1 update, we had a major Xbox outage, and since then, the game has just felt like someone turned it to Halo 2's Legendary mode. I tried to power through it for 2 days, and got more and more frustrated with each game I played, struggling to go positive, barely getting any kills. I took an entire day off of this game to reset because, despite what some of you say in the comments, I know I'm not that trash. Like, yeah, I may not be great or the best, but here's my stats from tracker.gg and XD loadout, so think what you want. But if your stats are worse than this, do you really have room to talk? And I think I have to make something crystal clear because I feel like I've said this to like 20 different people in the comments of my last few videos. Just because an issue isn't happening to you, or they haven't come out and openly admitted on a tweet or whatever, does not mean that it's not a real issue. Whatever is happening seems to be server side, and it seems to be very random. Whatever was happening, netcode, hit reg, the game just feels like no one is dying, and I'm dying instantly to people before I even hear their gunfire or even see them. So I loaded up today, fully expecting to get stomped into the ground in Unranked again. And to my surprise, I dropped like 60 kills, almost hit my peak, which is actually the gameplay you're watching right now. And yes, I know, another zone control game, but what can I say? I love this game mode. But I wasn't going to get fooled by the fool's gold. No. So I played another one. And I dropped like 45 kills. So I started thinking, maybe whatever was happening is fixed. I did get a new Ethernet cord after all. Which, by the way, let's pause right here and talk about a few things, because a new Ethernet cord is not all I got. I am currently waiting for my new PC to be built, and this thing is absolutely jacked. I am super excited to get it, and I may even fully switch over to PC for this game when it gets here. Not that my current setup is horrible by any means, but it is 4 years old and has an issue where it doesn't like the SSDs that it came with. Still unsure if it's the SSDs itself or if it's the ports on the motherboard, but it's an Intel i9-9820X with a 2070 Super graphics card. And since the SSDs were being dumb, I just added a 1TB NVMe drive and it runs smooth. The problem is I can't game on 2 PCs. So what to do with it? I don't know. What do you guys think I should do with it? Let me know in the comments. And also make sure you subscribe here and follow me on Twitter, just in case. You never know where it might end up. But anyway, I ended up getting tricked, bamboozled, and hoodwinked all at the same time, because those 2 games had me thinking I could play ranked. Surely it's been a few days and now all the sweats would be out of bronze, and I hit masters a few times in Apex and pretty consistent diamond on Siege. And yes, I know those aren't the same type of game exactly, but I feel like I could do way better than bronze. So it was my time to shine, right?
Wrong.
Loaded up ranked, got a close win where I barely went positive, and then figure, maybe it was just the one game? No. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, and, well, I'm just a moron, I guess, but we got absolutely smacked down like it was Monday Night Raw, and they were John Cena because I didn't even see him coming. Pause. Here's the scoreboard for that match though, and you can clearly see, like, I'm not doing too bad compared to my teammates. And those 8 assists count for something. But even with them down a person, the whole game we got absolutely stomped. Which, as of right now, Aches has tweeted out something interesting. If you're down a 3-to-2 ratio, you lose no RP if you lose the game. So let's keep looking at that scoreboard for a moment, and you could easily play that system if you're a 3-man stack and one of you have like a PC or another console laying around that you could load up a Smurf on, which is super easy considering it's a free game. And as soon as the game starts, just leave on your Smurf account. You're automatically down 4-3. Does this put you at a disadvantage? Yes, but if you play like this team, it doesn't matter. And then throughout the game, all it takes is one person on the enemy team to leave, and if you're about to lose that game, one person on your team just leaves, and then none of you lose RP except for the person that left and the Smurf that left in the beginning. Or, alternate scenario, no one on the enemy team leaves and it's 4-3. If one more person on your team just leaves, then it's 4-2, which is lower than a 3-2 ratio, which means that the two people that stayed in that game lose no RP. And if you're not losing a ton of games in a row and you just cycle which one of you leaves, like person A leaves, then if it happens again, person B leaves, and then person C leaves, and you just keep rotating that, you could easily just keep moving up the ranks all the way to diamond. And since there's currently no ban or timeout penalties for leaving early, you can forever keep doing this. Now, I'm not saying that this is what they were doing, but it was just a thought that came to mind when I saw this, and I'm sure there are 3 stacks that are doing it. But moving on, here's the final scoreboard from my second game, and any kills I got, honestly, were all luck or just random grenades that I chucked up in hopes of getting a kill. This game was bad. No one on my team went positive, and the dude that had 33 kills only had that many because he wasn't even worried about the objective the entire game. Then had the audacity to say that we were trash, but the entire other team had almost a 2.0 KD each. And hold your horses, because I've thought of everything. I know if they were a 4 stack and we were just all solo queues, we'd surely get stomped. Maybe not this bad, but still. But here's the kicker. I turned crossplay off for this so I could check everyone's gamer tags on the other team and see who was friends with who. And this next part might shock you. None of them were friends on Xbox, so seemingly they were all solo queue. Does that 100% prove it? No, but I'm pretty sure of it. So whatever was happening seems to be fixed in Unranked, as I can play like I was before the new update, and before I wanted to pull my hair out after the last few days. But I don't want to jinx it, but maybe it was just bad servers or something. Whatever it was, I just hope it stays fixed, because I'm so close to getting Prisma on my P90, and I want to make that happen tonight. But Ranked is a whole other story. It's just unplayable for me and so many others. And it's filled with cheaters with fully auto M16s, people snapping to your heads with sniper rifles and getting nothing but headshots, meta weapons, and it's just not fun. And I know Mark and Aches both said Ranked is for everyone. Well, it must not be for me, because no matter how many games I've ranked I try to play, at the end of the day, I'm 0 RP in Bronze 1.
I don't care. Robin Hood and Robin Who. I'm in your hood robbing everyone. That's what I do.
And I don't want to complain, and I usually never complain about games like this, but something's wrong with it right now, and it needs major attention. If you didn't see my last video talking about how this game was rushed, you should probably check that out, because it was. And Ranked was rushed even more. I just want to play Ranked. If that means my ceiling is gold, that's cool. But no shot I'm forever stuck at Bronze 1. Makes no sense. For those of you that can enjoy the game, I'm happy for you. Keep enjoying it. Maybe one day we all can. I'm going to go back to Unranked now, because apparently that's where I belong, and I'll catch y'all in the next upload.